Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome to League Preview, which is all about taking a look at the latest champions that come out on the public beta environment. Today, after weeks of teasing, we finally get to see the latest champion, Lissandra the Ice Witch. For me personally, I think she is the most exciting champion to be released at least this year, as her aesthetics and abilities are so original. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also comment down below on what you think. Anyway, from her passive to her ultimate, you will see why I think she has the potential to become one of the most strong AP mids out there. Let's get into the details, starting with the passive. Called Iceborne, the passive is exceedingly strong and will allow you to shove your lane early on or harass your opponent for free. Every 18 seconds, Lissandra's next ability costs no mana. That sounds like a fair amount of time in between, however that is not the end of it. Each time Lissandra impairs an enemy unit's movement, the cooldown is reduced by 1 second. I think this has a high chance of being changed, as at the moment its strength is insane and will give your opponent no room to breathe, especially during laning phase. Her Q Ice Shard casts a skill shot in a line which shatters when it hits an enemy. It deals a decent amount of damage and also slows them from 16% at first leveling it to a maximum of 28%, which considering its range is amazing. If you thought that was already sounding like a great spell, there's more to it. This also passes through all targets, whether minions or champions, making it excellent at pushing lanes quickly. Even at first level, it has a cooldown of only 6 seconds, which makes Ice Shard, and in conjunction with the passive, extremely strong. Lissandra's W, Ring of Ice, is her main CC ability. It deals a fair amount of damage in an AoE, but more importantly, it roots all enemies in place for 1.1 to 1.5 seconds. The cooldown, however, is 24 at level 1, which I think makes it just about balanced, and especially considering the root is no more than 1.5 seconds, this is still very powerful and is not to be underestimated. As you are beginning to tell, her kit is all about mobility and kiting. Now onto what I think pushes her over the edge and makes her a top pick. Glacial Path, the EE casts a skill shot in a line with a pretty long range, dealing damage to all enemies hit. This ability's scaling is pretty good, but the best part is this is actually a blinking spell, which is rare on champions in League, with only about 4 or so having readily available blinks with control over the direction. When first cast, it does not take you anywhere, but pressing E again while you still see the claw in motion ports you to where it is. The cooldown and mana cost early on make it enough so it's not too crazy, but however late game, the cooldown is as low as 12. That doesn't even include CD reduction items. Timing this properly is hard to get used to, but once mastered, considering her CC abilities, this will be a deadly combo. Her ultimate, Frozen Tomb, is what makes me absolutely love this champion. If cast on an enemy, they are stunned for 1.5 seconds and also take a pretty big chunk of damage. The best part, however, is when you cast it on yourself, you are encased in ice for 1.5 seconds, becoming untargetable, precisely how Sonya's Hourglass works. After 1.5 seconds, whether you cast it on yourself or an enemy champion, ice spreads from the target and lasts for 3 seconds, slowing all enemy units and an AoE by 20%. These skills combined make her extremely strong, and I absolutely love the skill set. In my opinion, she may be at this current point in time a little too strong, however given this is PvE, I'm sure any issues will be addressed as soon as possible. Now that we've gone over the skills, let's take a look at her taunt, joke, dance and laugh, as well as her recall and death animations. See you guys in a moment.
I make cold look hot. Surrender. My triumph is inevitable.
So that's it for today guys, really enjoyed making this video. If you enjoyed watching it, don't forget to hit that like button, and as I said earlier, comment down below. If you want to see more of me, my channel link will be in the description. Other than that, have a good day and I'll see you next time.